Alright, for this video I'm going to be doing the top 5 cars under 10k or $10,000. Start with this list, we have the Porsche 918 Boxster Generation 1. This car was made from 1997 to 2004. It was a mid-engine sports car, had a rear wheel drivetrain. It was a naturally aspirated flat 6. The 1997 to 1999 model had a 2.5 liter flat 6 that made 201 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. It had a 5-speed manual or an optional 4-speed tiptronic automatic. For the 2000 and 2002 models, they decided to make base and sport model. The base model had a 2.7 liter flat 6 with 217 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. The sport model had a 3.2 liter flat 6 with 250 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque. 2000-2004, they added a glove box and rear window and the convertible roof. They still had the base and sport models for those years. The base model made 220 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, while the sport model made 258 horsepower and 229 pound-feet of torque. Number 2 on the list is a Corvette C4, and if you're lucky you can find some C5 Corvettes. This car was made from 1984 to 1996. It was a front engine car, and the 1984 model made 205 horsepower with 290 pound-feet of torque from a naturally aspirated V8 with a 4-speed automatic or a 4 plus 3-speed manual. It did 0 to 60 in 7 seconds flat and a quarter mile in 15.5 seconds at 88 miles an hour. The 1985 to 1991 models made 230 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque from a naturally aspirated V8 with a 4-speed auto and an optional 4 plus 3-speed manual. It did 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds, did quarter mile in 14.1 seconds at 97 miles an hour. It also had a top speed of 150 miles an hour. The 1992 to 1996 models made 375 horsepower, 370 pound-feet of torque from a naturally aspirated V8. They had a 6-speed manual or an optional 4-speed auto, and it did quarter mile at 100 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. The third car on this list is a Subaru Impreza WRX Generation 2. The car was made from 2001 to 2007, which had a front engine, flat 4, and it was optional for all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. The 2001 to 2002 models had a 2-liter turbo flat 4, making 227 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque. The 2003 to 2005 models had a turbo 2-liter flat 4 with 227 horsepower. The STI model had a 2.5 liter flat 4 with the turbo and made 300 horsepower with a 6-speed manual. The 2006 and 2007 model did 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds and had a top speed of 150 miles an hour. It had a 2.5 liter flat 4 turbo with all-wheel drive and made 230 horsepower, 235 pound-feet of torque. The fourth car on this list is the Camaro Generation 4, which was a model year from 1998 to 2002, which was a front-engine V6 or V8 variant. 1993 to 1995 models, the base 1993 to 1995 models made 160 horsepower with a 5-speed manual, 4-speed auto, 200 flat pound-feet of torque on a 3.4 liter naturally aspirated V6. The Z28 model had a 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V8 which had 275 horsepower, 325 pound-feet of torque, and was an automatic. The Z28 1996 to 2002 model had 285 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque. The base model made 200 flat horsepower from a naturally aspirated 3.6 liter V6 with a 4-speed auto and a 5-speed manual. Last and not least on this list, and honestly my personal favorite, is the Audi TT Generation 1. Most of the years were pretty similar, so overall it had a 1.8 liter flat 4 varying from 180 to 250 horsepower. All the models were all-wheel drive, and it did 0 to 60 in 7.3 liters with a top speed of 142 miles an hour. It had 173 to 236 pound-feet of torque. And if you want to know more about this car, check out the Stradman, and I'll have his channel linked in the description below. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and comment down below what videos you want to see next video to all your friends that might find this helpful.